We are ready to begin, are you? It is nice to come together in this way. We see it as co-creating at its best. We are appreciating the lives you are living, the things that you are asking for, the things that you are letting in, the expansion of your desire. It's just what you said you would do. You said you would focus here with others. And because of the diverse experience with others, your importance is important for us to help you to understand. You, valuable you, with your unique perspective, would come to your unique preferences and decisions and conclusions, not listening for the loudest and not trying to get others to stop wanting what they want, but you to choose from the variety of your earthly smorgasbord what you prefer right now, with an understanding. You held this understanding when you made the decision to come into this body, with the understanding that as you choose bit by bit, and you know that your choices evolve, as does your experience in life. When you're little, your choices don't seem so big or so vast. They aren't. They're simpler. But as you spend more time here with others and with yourself, your choices become more sophisticated. They become more specific, and therefore they become what most humans experience as more complicated, because your focus is not understood. The power of your focus, the importance of your focus, your ability to decide as life helps you to do it, and then to choose to focus predominantly upon what you have chosen, rather than upon continuing to focus upon the opposite of what you want in order to justify what you want. That's what messes most humans up. They live and they prefer. It's easy to know what feels good. It's easy to know kindness and love and appreciation. It's easy to know success and exhilaration and clarity and confidence. It's easy to know those things feel good. It's easy to feel those things are good. But so often, on your way to choosing, concluding, deciding, you spend a lot of time justifying to others simply because they are choosing differently, as if there weren't plenty of opportunities for plenty of choices to be made. It's like sometimes you think that you have to be right for everybody, and that really is not what you intended as a horde of deliberate creators bound for this creative experience. You did not plan on getting everybody to agree with you. In fact, your diversity was something that you knew would be your greatest overall mass consciousness benefit. All these choices, all this balance, all this opportunity. But when you get sort of human focused, where you have in large part come to represent a really flawed premise, and the flawed premise that so many humans are sort of stuck on, we're going to shake it loose a little bit here today, is that there is a finite amount of goodness that you are fighting over, that if you don't fight your way to your fair share, that you will be left out. And what's so confounding to you who continue to try that is that you can't fight your way to the things that you want, because the fighting is the pushing against what you don't want, and you can't get to what you want by pushing against what you don't want. And we know that's a brain twister, because it has been such a human plan for so long. Well, we'll just get rid of what we don't want So there's a war against this and a war against that and a war against this and a war against that. And all of those things are becoming more and more and more, because a war against something means focus upon it, and focus upon it means momentum about it, and momentum about it means more attraction of it. So it really means that when you push against what you do not want, even in justification of what you do want, you hold yourself apart from what you want, which just supports your flawed premise. It makes you think, I should push harder against what I don't want. What I don't want is winning. It never will. It isn't, and it never will. But you can pinch yourself off from a lot of happy moments, and from a lot of good timing, and from a lot of realization of the worthiness and goodness that is you. So we just want to start there a little strong, because we want you to feel, as these hours together are unfolding today, how easy it is really to live life and choose what you prefer, and then to focus there and witness universal forces backing you up. All of you. In other words, we're not here supporting one lifestyle over another, one religion over another, one anything over another thing. We focused from non-physical, you focused from physical and non-physical. We are all in this together. And the point of it is expansion. The point of it is the eternal nature of our beingness. We will not any of us, cease to be. You're not ever going to get it done. You're not ever going to cease to be lively, aware, consciousness. You always are that. The point of it is to be joyful in the being of that, you see. And so, is struggle necessary? In the way that contrast is helpful, you could say. But if we were standing in your physical shoes, we would become more deliberate pointers at what we desire, more consistent pointers at what we want. And we would focus a lot less by virtue of what we're focusing a lot more on. To hear that, you can't focus in two directions at once. I want it, but. I'd like more money, but no one in my family's ever had any money. That's pointing over there and then pointing over there. And when you point over there, you're not pointing over there. And when you are pointing over there, you're not pointing over there. But when you're pointing over there, you're not pointing over there. Pretty obvious, isn't it? So what waters down what you want is your conversation about not having it yet. And so we could say to you in a very blunt, bold, loud statement, that what is slowing you from a future that you desire is a present that you're complaining about. Because whether you're focused past, present, or future, you're focused, and your point of attraction is about what you're focused on. And so we get it. If you don't feel good, you don't feel good. We get it. We don't deny that. We don't even think that you should get over that. That's not what we mean at all. We're just saying that the law of attraction is responding to your vibration, and how you feel is about your point of attraction. So if you are afraid, your point of attraction is not letting in the solutions that you want. If you feel taken advantage of, or like you don't have enough money, that feeling of not enoughness that is based upon what you're focused upon about something that may be factual and true right now, keeps you from being in the right place at the right time and rendezvousing with the right experience, even the right idea, to fulfill the things that you want. You are the chooser of your experience. We just want you to understand that you're choosing through your focus, not through your words. Your words do not mean diddly squat. They often reflect how you feel. In other words, ornery words usually reflect ornery feeling, and fearful words often reflect insecure, fearful point of attraction. We're not saying that there's not a connection to it. We're just saying, if you will stop relying on your words and instead pay attention to how you feel, You'll always know where you are in relationship to whether you're letting in what you're asking for or whether you are currently holding yourself apart from what you're asking for. And when you get it, that you are always that defining, deciding factor. You are always the only one that is letting it in or not letting it in, whether it's wanted or unwanted. It feels to you often that someone else is responsible for what's happening to you because you think a lot about them, but it's your thoughts about them that are causing your vibration to not sync up with the abundance and the clarity that you seek.